Welcome back
to our show, Baked Unscripted. Welcome back. If this is your first time seeing our show, please go on to YouTube and view it.
and subscribe. So today we're making roasted vegetable risotto, which is going to be awesome. Hope you enjoy.
And a cocktail, of course.
And a cocktail, of course. So we have a little bit of a special occasion today. We haven't done a show on any of our friends' birthdays yet, and we did today, even though she's not here. But it's Elise's birthday. Happy birthday, Elise!
Happy birthday, Elise!
So we named our cocktail after you, and it's called the Trivetta.
Trivetta!
Because it's Italian Day over here, which is kind of always Italian Day.
Yeah, we're making an Italian, right. We're making an Italian drink,
cocktail,
and risotto.
With Aperol, which is very famous in Italy. Mm-hmm. And it's a blood orange flavored, I don't know what
liqueur?
It is. Yeah, kind of. It's kind of syrupy.
Mm-hmm.
You need to cut it with something.
It's like orange flavored, but you cut it with whatever you want.
We have another bottle, so don't panic out there thinking like, oh my God, these girls are finishing their bottle on their first drink.
We're cutting it today with, oh so surprising, Prosecco.
So we're doing an orange peel, which you like to squeeze up a little bit and let that juice come out.
Mm-hmm. From the rind.
Yeah. So we should have a show called like Liquid or something. We spend more time
instead of baked. It's liquid.
And then I've developed an affection for ginger ale this week. I was a little under the weather, so we wanted to do something with ginger ale. Mm-hmm. And so you do a little ginger ale because you don't want it too sweet. The bitters.
The bitters. Oh, we have such a good addition today.
It's called
Orange Bitters.
It's called Reagan's Orange Bitters. So one of the best things about doing this show is all the gifts people give me now are food and drink related. So this is, my kids gave me all these different kinds of bitters for my birthday. And so we had to incorporate them. And a little Prosecco, also Italian. Everything is better with Prosecco on it, even if it's probably like scrambled eggs.
You can cook with it.
Right.
You can drink it.
You can
take it to bed with you and use it as a pillow.
Put it in the tub. And I got this cool spoon that looks like a drill.
Instead of using the knife like we did last time.
Our knives aren't sharp enough to stir drinks with. They need to be sharpened. We should have a knife skills class.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers.
See how this is.
1,000 times better than without the Prosecco. We did a trial run without the Prosecco. It definitely needed it.
Very good.
So, as always, the drink is the highlight of the show.
So, moving on to the risotto. We have some chicken broth heating in a pot because you have to use warm chicken broth or any vegetable broth, whatever, however you're doing it. It's about 4 cups. Now we're going to add the raw risotto to the pan. In the oven, the roasted vegetable part of our recipe, we cut up, sliced an eggplant, a zucchini, and some shiitake mushrooms. And we're roasting them at 425 for 20 minutes. And then you take them out, we're going to chop them up and put it in the risotto. But let's show you the risotto right now.
Use arborio rice for risotto. It has, you know we're not professional cooks, so I don't really know what happens. Something really nice happens to it, and it makes it creamy, and you don't put any cream in it. Some has something to do with the starch. So
like
we got
short grain or something?
We got all our ingredients ready, and we forgot the risotto.
Yeah, I know.
So the first thing you want to do is melt the butter. A half a stick of butter. Probably should have done this first. A half a stick of butter in any kind of heavy sauce pot. We might have to do a cut right here. It's going to take 5 minutes to melt the butter. Or we could just, we should have call-ins now. With problems.
Well, but the problem is we don't show the show when it's live.
Oh, right.
It's taped.
All right, so forget about the call-ins.
We're only, we don't cut only one time to show you the finished product. So this is one run-through.
So if you have any problems,
cooking shows where they cut to make the best shots.
Yeah, we don't do that. It is what it is.
We're winging it.
It is what it is. So if you have any problems, whether they be psychological, medical, family issues with your kids, we can solve pretty much anything.
Well, we have someone that can help with the medical. We don't know the medical. No. We have a friend that's in the medical.
We have consultants.
All right. We have a lot of consultants.
We might have to come back in a couple of minutes because we forgot to melt the butter. So we will be back in about 3 minutes.
Right back.
Okay, we're back. We had a little technical difficulty. So now our butter is melted. We don't have to show you that, right? You know what melted butter looks like. It was a half a stick of butter, cup of rice, dump in, and you just stir it around just to mix it with the butter, and then you pour in a half a cup of dry white wine.
Right.
And then you just stir it continuously until the wine starts to get absorbed by the rice, which just takes a minute or so. And then you're going to start adding the broth. So like Patty said, you want to keep the broth hot the whole time. You can see the steam coming off the broth.
And it's important to wait till the liquid cooks down in the risotto to add the next ladle of broth.
Exactly.
It's something that takes patience, but it's well worth it in the end.
Because we're not patient at all. So if we can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So you don't want to wait until it's dry. You want to wait until it's almost
dry.
Absorbed.
Almost absorbed.
So that's almost absorbed.
Well, so now we're going to add a ladle of chicken broth. Warm broth, don't forget. And you can use vegetable broth, don't forget.
And then you stir that in, and you just stir it pretty frequently. And when it's almost absorbed, you add some more. And you continue doing that until the broth is absorbed, until the rice is tender but still firm.
Right.
And then we'll show you how to finish it. So when we come back, you'll see how to finish it. The total time is about 20 minutes.
Right. What we're going to do when we're off camera is keep adding the broth, which is too boring to show you.
Right.
And we'll come back and we'll have the rice finished and we'll show you the vegetables.
Right.
And we'll be all done.
And the
we'll be
garnish.
right back.
See ya. Okay,
We're back.
it's just about done. I don't even know.
We've been cooking the rice, the arborio rice for the risotto, and adding broth as needed when the risotto, the rice,
Liquid.
the liquid absorbs. So that's been about 20 minutes now. Now Lorette's going to add the
Grated cheese. This is finishing. This is called finishing it.
right
That's the end of the cheese.
pecorino, whatever you like.
Romano, or whatever you like.
Pecorino Romano is the best. Locatelli.
Every
you know.
recipe you see tells you to use Parmesan or Reggiano, which is like a bunch of you-know-what we can't say on TV. I always think we're on TV because we always watch this on TV, so I highly recommend you Chromecast our show. And is that what it's called? Chromecasting? And then you watch it on a big screen. We're so much funnier on a big screen, it's like we're proportionally funnier as the bigger we get. I'm not even kidding.
A little more.
So, if you see us on like a 52-inch screen, we're hilarious.
We look huge.
And we're that
Okay,
much funnier.
so here is the risotto, flavored with chicken broth and pecorino romano or whatever kind of cheese. Now I've taken the vegetables out of the oven and chopped them fine. Remember, we have zucchini, eggplant, and shiitake mushrooms, and we just finish it on top with a little bit of parsley for garnish.
How good does this look? Don't you wish you were here?
It's so good.
You could come here if you're not a serial killer.
Right. So you take a little bit of the vegetable,
It's
a little bit of the rice.
Really hot.
Very hot. Today we have napkins instead
We don't
of
have to
the
use
towel.
our sleeves or kitchen towels or knives to wipe our mouth. That's in our knife skills class too. Wow.
It's very good. Risotto is so creamy.
So creamy.
Itself, without cream,
Perfect.
because of the starches
In the rice.
that come out of the rice.
It's a chemical thing. Anyway, so thanks for watching.
Thank you for coming.
Always happy to have you.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. See you next time.
See you next time.